Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen. It's Trisha here. Believe this is recipe 5 of the slow cooker ones, and this one's going to be a sweet and sour. So I've picked up a pack of green sugar snap peas I'm going to put in. I'm just going to give them, see if I need to top and tail them. And I believe I just need to take the wee tops off these. And I'm going to wash them off just in this colander. Just give them a rinse. I'm doing that. I'm going to peel these. I want 2 carrots, so I want 1 for each recipe, so I'm just going to peel them off while I'm here. And I'll get rid of my scraps. Okay, I'm just going to rinse these off in cold water. I thought I would have had all these prepared earlier today, but this house has been absolutely crazy, so I'm running a wee bit behind. Okay, so I've got my crock pot or slow cooker base here. I'm going to actually make one of these up for tonight, and I've got a bagged one, and I've just wrote on it sweet and sour chicken. That one will be going in the freezer. So just put equal amounts of the vegetables and the sugar snap peas and all the other vegetables I want, and the carrots I'm going to cut into like sticks. Okay, so I've just cut these into like thick lengths, carrots, and I'm just going to cut them down into about 1-inch lengths. Some for the bag. I'll get my vegetables all in, and then I can use my board for the chicken and half into the slow cooker. This is going to be for our tea tonight, so you'll see what it's like when it's cooked off. The wee sugar snap peas, I'm just going to cut them diagonally so they look pretty, and split them between the two. Leave them whole if you wanted, but I just picked up 1 bag of these, and probably got our carrots and our sugar snap peas in both. And I'm going to put in, I can use that for my chicken now. These little vegetables I've already prepared. So firstly I've got just sliced onions, and when you get them out of your freezer, if they're all stuck together, just give them a good slap on your counter and it'll break them up for you. I reckoned I'm just going to use this. I'll sort of try and get an estimate of how much I'm putting in. This is not going to be the right because that's not full, so that's 1 cup. They're in their frozen state, so they're not going to fill that cup up, obviously. That's 2 cups. I think that would be enough. That's 1 cup. 2 cups. I'm going to put another wee lot in here, just a wee small handful. Hope you're enjoying these slow cooker meals. I'm definitely enjoying having them in the freezer. They've been working out so handy for me. I'm going to throw in a puck of garlic. So this is just garlic you see me using, and it's just like a tablespoon into each one. I've got a bag of yellow peppers here with a mixture of yellow and onions, so I'm going to put 1 cup. of those into each one. And have a smell of peppers. And I'm going to put a cup of red peppers. So we've got nice colours in there. We've got orange from the carrot, white from the onion, green from the sugar snap peas, and yellow and red onion, or sorry, peppers. And that looks pretty. I'll just get rid of these and then I'll get my chicken in. So I've got this big 2 kilograms of chicken breasts in littles, and I think it was £11.60. So let's see how many I'm going to use out of this, and I'll freeze the rest. There's a big breast there, look at that, the size of it. I'm just going to cut it into strips. And then cut it into bite-sized pieces. I don't cut it too small because you know it'll get smaller in the cooking process. And that's one breast. That's going straight into the crock pot or the slow cooker here. And another one. And I'll put 2 into this other one. Whenever I cook this off, this will actually make, that'll make 2 dinners for us. So really 4 portions. Okay, that's just done with the chicken. Just get rid of this board. Just give it a wee bit of antibacterial while I'm at it. Okay. So that's what this is looking like. It's quite full. And the bag is looking quite full as well. So we'll get our sauce done now. The recipe I was going to use, I'd only asked for 200 mils of pineapple juice, and we like a lot of sauce in ours, so I'm actually going to 5 times this recipe. But the original recipe asked for 200 mils of pineapple juice, and I've got a litre of pineapple juice here. Love pineapple juice. And 100 grams of light brown sugar is a single recipe. So I need 500, but I'm not there's no way I'm putting 500 grams of dark brown sugar in there. I'm going to put I'm going to take that down to about 300. And I've actually only made this sugar. I ran out there before I started, so I made up just a bag of granulated sugar, put it in my mixer, and added 2 tablespoons of blackstrap molasses. I want 300 grams. My partner would probably like the full amount of sugar, but to me that's just way too much. $3.20. So there's 300 grams of black sugar or brown sugar putting in. And it'll all melt in here. Okay, and 4 tablespoons of ketchup. So that would be 20 tablespoons of ketchup. To my reckoning, a full cup is 16 tablespoons. Got a wee chart here in the back of the door I always refer to. So 1 cup is 16 tablespoons. So I'm going to put a cup of ketchup, full cup. Oh, it's lovely. Get a wee scraper. 16 that is. So that's a cup and a quarter cup. It's 20 tablespoons. Wish you could smell that. Lovely. And what else do we need? We need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So that would be 10. I'm using this dark soy to use it up. There's a quarter cup, so I'm gonna. That's 4. Exactly 4 off that little bottle. And I'm not putting 10 tablespoons of soy in either. So that was 4. And that's half. So that's about 6. Another one. Just use the rest of this up. I just wanted to get rid of those 2. And that's the thing about sauces. Don't add them directly to your product. Make them up ahead, because you can always adjust, add more of whatever you want. But it's too late when it's in there. 3 5s is 15, no way. Of it just says vinegar, so I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. And ordinary white vinegar to me is too bitter. That's 4. And half of this, make 10. And that's how easy it is to make sweet and sour sauce. And then it's a matter of just take you out of there, give it a good whisk and tasting it. And I'm not going to put any salt in there, but I'm going to put some pepper in. And it's just ordinary white pepper, probably about half a teaspoon. This is where the spoon test comes in. Just give it a taste. Oh, it's lovely. I think it needs a wee bit more apple cider vinegar. There's plenty of sweetness, not enough sourness, so I'm going to add another 2 tablespoons. Whisk. That's a dirty spoon. Oh, that's lovely. It's really nice. I haven't used that one. The colour of that. Don't want to tip it too far in case I spill it. So I'm going to divide this between these two. I'll say we like plenty of liquid and sweet and sour. All that goodness. Scrape your bowls out, guys. You know me, I don't leave anything behind. That's really nice, that flavour. And I think I just put the right amount of soy sauce in there. And that's all's going into this one. And this one will be going into the freezer. And this one's going on for tea tonight. So try and get that started. And push down. And try not to draw the liquid up. And make sure it's sealed. Oh, that look lovely. Sweet and sour chicken, one for the freezer and one for the slow cooker. So just give it a dab around there, and you can see there's quite a lot of liquid there, but we like a lot of sweet and sour sauce on our sweet and sour. But any other slow cooker meals, I wouldn't be adding that much liquid. You just judge it yourself, really. We'll get this into the slow cooker. So I've actually going to stick it in there and turn it on to high and do my old trick again with the cloth. Put the lid down and just draw the corners up and tuck it a little bit in. And I secure one of these wee peggies. I use them in the freezer and everywhere. Great, so okay. And I've got this on at high and just stick the lid on. And that will cook there for 4 to 6 hours, I would imagine, on high. And hopefully it'll be ready for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so this has been sitting on this past, I want to say 3 hours, and we're getting hungry. It's bubbling away there. And I actually added a cup and a half of frozen pineapple about 20 minutes ago. So what I'm going to do is, I've got 2 tablespoons of corn flour here and 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm just going to thicken it up a bit. Just make sure it's all mixed off the bottom, or you'll get clumps in it. And pour it in and mix at the same time. And that'll thicken your sauce up. All those lovely vegetables in there. I'm going to let that sit for a little while with the lid on for about another 10 or 15 minutes and see if I need to put any more slurry in. And I've got my water on for rice. Okay, so just going to check on this again, and these ones are crying out looking for their tea, so I'm going to actually move this and put it into my Ninja. So this is a Ninja Speedy, and it's got all different functions on it. It's just to hurry this along really. So I'm just going to scoop it in here. Try not to make a mess. Here, that's hot. Without trying to burn myself. And it's great. And I'm just going to put it on to the saute function on this Ninja, which is, oh, I love this machine so much. So I put it on the saute and start, and it'll just help to thicken the sauce up quicker for us. And that's what it looks like, guys. It smells absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the carrots and all haven't lost their shape. So cut them a wee bit bigger when you're using your slow cooker. Might take them a wee bit longer to do, but you don't want to have everything going to mush. And I actually might add another tablespoon of corn flour. I've just went ahead and made up another tablespoon of corn flour slurry. That's thickening, but I want it slightly thicker than that, so I'll put another tablespoon in. Oh, it's thickening up nice now. And the sauce is not overly runny.
Smells nice.
Sweet and sour.
Does it make the spoon taste?
Yeah. It's very hot though.
Oh.
You can tell friends on the camera what it tastes.
Yep, perfect.
Look good.
Very good.
So that shows you guys that you don't have to put as much sugar in as what the recipe states, or any recipe states. You do it at your own choice, but he reckons that's good, so that's good enough for me. That's thickened up nicely, and that's just the right consistency for us. You can make it thicker for yourself if you want, but we liked it to run into the rice. It was about that. And it smells gorgeous. Alright. I'm going to go and get the rice done, and I hope you like this recipe, guys.